Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Trial Leisure Gaming, and it is time for Digimon Card Game Sealed Episode 13, lucky number 13. And because we're playing Purple Beelzemon, that unlucky 13 actually might be lucky. Hopefully, will it? I don't know. So, thankfully, Yellow Hybrid, I don't want to say clutched because that sounds like it won a lot. It won a match. It won its first DCGO match. So that gives us bonus packs today, guys, which is essential. And because of that, we're in a pretty good position to open up a variety of packs. Now, talking about Purple Beelzemon, it is the stronger of the two decks and is also the nearest to completion, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. Because when it comes down to it, the sooner we complete it, the sooner the most powerful deck leaves. But also, the sooner we complete it, the sooner we are closer to getting to focusing on Yellow Hybrid, getting that done, and going to modern decks and continuing seeing the series go boom, 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 and explode. But let's talk about Purple Beelzemon because we're in a great position with it. We have all the Yamon, we have the Pokemon. If you saw last episode, we pulled the BT6 Itmon, so all the Itmons are done. The BT6, the EX2, the Advanced Decks, the BT2s, the Itmon X antibodies. We have the Wizardmons, we have the Wizardmon X antibodies. We have the Witchmon, we have the Balmon. We do not have any of the BT10 Balmons because we haven't gone into that set yet, and I'm trying to save that for Yellow Hybrid. But we pulled a Beelzemon last episode from EX2. We got one from losing 3 matches. We are just one EX2 Beelzemon away from completing that. We have the Advanced Deck Beelzemon. No X-Antibody Beelzemon, which is tough. We obviously have the Blast Mode. We have all Iron Maka. We have the Deathslinger. We have the Rouse Barrage. We have the some of the full cluster. We are literally missing BT10 Balmon, EX2, and BT12 X-Antibody Beelzemon. So when it comes down to it, it's great to know that this row, this one row right here, is the only thing standing between us and completing this series, or completing this deck in this series, for this series. But, like I said, Balmon will never be our focus until we complete the Beelzemon EX2 and the X antibody. Having the X antibodies are crucial. Having the Beelzemons are crucial. And these Balmons, we can just throw in an extra Balmon from the advanced deck and then 3 X antibodies. And, boom, we're in a comfortable spot as a substitute. So that is not that stressful of a situation, in my opinion. But missing the X antibodies, missing the third EX2 Beelzemon, those are going to be situation critical pulls, and those are going to be our focuses until we pull them. So that's kind of telling you what we're open today. EX2, BT12. It's that simple, guys. Let's go get to the pack opening. See if we can't pull any of them. By the way, guys, before we get to the pack opening, let me know if you can predict if we pull either of those cards. Let's get to the pack opening. So we obviously get 7 free packs. So EX2, Digital Hazard. No surprise here. And then Cross Time, BT12, we need those X antibody Beelzemon. But we also want a match with Yellow Hybrid, so we get 5 additional. So pretty much 6 of each. So we need one last, and I mean it, one. Just one last. Had to adjust my mic. One last Beelzemon EX2. Let's see if we can't pull it. Only time will tell. We've already pulled a lot of SRs out of this product, and I don't know how many come in it, so I'm not too sure if it's realistic. But Locomon, Digimon, Lotmon, Searcher, Gorellamon, Bubbles, Plugin S, Pendulum Feet, Fixiemon's an uncommon, Talmon, great artwork, love Talmon, Rio, and Gallantmon. There is an SR, but it's not the one we want, but still, cool Gallantmon. Let's crack it open. Oh, that's the artwork card. Boom. Alright. Gargomon, great card. Andromon, Cubimon, awesome Digimon. I keep saying card, but they're great Digimon. Caesarmon, plug-in. Creep Hands, Horn Striker, plug-in A. We have Xiaomon, Kazu, Itmon, and Telemon. Oh, man. Well, 2 packs down. 4 to go. Opening the third here. Strike Dramon. Mephistomon. Ground Locomon. Gatekeeper. Plug-in S. Ice Devimon. Pendulum Feet. Optimizer. Digimon. Adorable. Parasitemon. Creepy. Marine Angemon. And Henry Wrong. Is that just a full art rare for no reason? Okay. Because usually if they're alt arts, don't they have some texture to them? No, is that an art? No, I don't. Is that an alternate art? Either way. Growlmon, Strike Dramon, Mephistomon, Caesarmon, Creep Hands, Labramon, Pilates Head, Fire of the Beast King, Gummymon, Fireball, Reaper, and Gilmon. Okay. 2 packs left. Okay. Can we get a second Beelzemon out of 1 box? Growlmon, Strike Dramon, Fistomon, Gorellamon, Fist of the Beast King. I said fire earlier. Bubbles, Gatekeeper, Plug-in S. I don't know why I said that. Another Digimon, more Growlmon, Redamon, and oh, that is cool. Yeah, see, there's a texture to it, so that's a true alt art. Henry Wrong. Alternate art. Last pack, guys. And we pull Beelzemon, because then we won't have to open this product anymore. That's a cool Henry Wrong. Devimon, Lotmon, Growlmon, Searcher, Pilates Head, Gorellamon, Beast, Fist of the Beast King, Bubbles, War Growlmon is uncommon, Kita, Takato, and Kalamon. Well, we got us SR, and we got that sick Henry Wrong alt art. Okay, can we pull an X antibody Beelzemon? I keep looking over that Henry Wrong. Henry Wrong, super cool. Dobemon, Shoutmon, Mikemon, Home Run Blast, Vmon, Growlmon. Oh, something's popping out of the back. Yasiamon, Astermon is an uncommon. Uamano. Whoop, I skipped. Gigimon, Clockmon, Darkness Bagramon. That is a secret. That thing's so dark. Okay. Jokermon, Footmon, Muramamon, Yakimon, Omni Shoutmon, Betsumon, Swimmon. We're here at the uncommons. Aru Suzaki, Torikara Balmon, Lanamon, Shining Blast, and War Greymon SR. Okay, we're getting darks. Can we focus a little bit more on the purple? Chuchumon, Greymon, Kalmarimon, Sagamon, Ganemon, Potamon, Pyro Dragons, Opossumon, Kozenimon, Arrestramon, V-Laser, and oh god, that is super textured. What? Arrestramon Superior Mode. Is this an alt art? It's textured. I think this is an alt art. That's cool. But not, it's not a Beelzemon though. We're coming across this problem. Haikamon, Risemon, Geogreymon, Gekomon, Turamon, Bogramon, Gokumon, Coralmon is our first uncommon. We'll skip right past Coralmon. Psychmon, Xfeedramon, V-Laser, and Paledramon. You know, part of me almost wonders if I was opening the wrong set for half a second. I'm not gonna lie. Because a part of me feels like I am. Pillowmon, wrong one. Impmon X Antibody, Agumon, Great Maelstrom, Mercurymon, Flamemon, Shagamon. Ikakimon is our first uncommon. Shoutmon King version, Stingmon, Balmon X Antibody, Final Cross Blade. I was going to switch over to these. The factory just pulled one. I'll use a new copy. You know, might as well. Spiking Strike. Last pack. Beelzemon. Chohakaimon. Great Maelstrom. Growlmon. Meta Life Kuragamon. Jokermon. Ren Tobari. Koromon. Lanamon. Takikudo. Oh, it is an alt art because we got the regular Astrodramon, Arresterdramon Superior Mode. So we have the regular and then we have the alt art. Look at all those purple. Look at all those purples. And not a single. Oh, that's so rough, guys. Okay. So I'm going to show you the deck profile here in a sec. But, yeah, got some alt arts. That is cool. I'm going to leave this Beelzemon X out so I don't have to go dig. Got 2 cool SRs. Morgreymon, Restaurant Superior. We got a secret Darkness Bagramon. And we got another alt art to go with our really sick Henry Wrongs. Arresterdramon Superior Mode. I keep just wanting to call it Arresterdramon, but it's Arresterdramon. I mean, 2 alt arts definitely ain't bad. A bad day, but yeah, guys, let's get to the deck profile. The deck, obviously, guys, doesn't see much changes, but does see some. So, Digi-Egg deck doesn't see any. 1 Pokemon, he's adorable. And the 4 Yamon, I mean, what more can you ask for? That's the Digitama deck. Done and dusted. Now, our rookies have a new addition. Ipmon from BT6, guys. Outside of him, we have the EX2 Ipmon. We have 4 of the BT2 Ipmon. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, if I say so myself. We have the 4 advanced deck Ipmons. Again, looking good, looking good. And then, of course, the X Antibody Ipmons. Another 4 of them. That is the rookies done. That is pretty much, guys, what the final build looks like at rookie. And now let's talk about the champions, because they also are pretty much, well, they are done. 4 Wizardmons, the promo they get from the advanced deck. BT12's Wizardmon X Antibody. And then the 1 Witchmon. She's adorable. Everyone should love her. There's the champions done. Now, when it comes to ultimates, that is a situation that's different, however. We have the 3 Balmon that we run in the deck. That's done. But the X Antibody Balmons that we are temporarily using, as well as another copy of this Balmon, are in place of the Balmon from BT10 that we don't have. Now, moving to the Megas, and I guess I'll include the level 7, we have our newest addition. This Winter Beelzemon, EX2, as well to the Beelzemon we pulled last episode. I can see one side why some people don't like it. The winter text on this card actually isn't like holographic. The card is significantly less shinier than this one. I can see why people like this version compared to this version. I can see why this one was cheaper. But yeah, we now have 2 out of the 3. That is insane. But to go along with those guys, we also have the advanced deck. Unfortunately, we didn't pull any X Antibody, and the 1 Blast Mode. But, you know, we still have substitutes in place. We obviously have the 4 Iron Mako, the only tamers we need. Gotta love I love their Digivice. When I was younger and this show came out, I fell in love with this Digivice so much. I fell in love with Impmon and Beelzemon. There was so much to love about it. Deathslinger. Right? I love purple. Main reason I love that Digivice. Deathslinger. 4. I mean, pretty common. Rivals Barrage. 4. You know. And then the last card we have for the build, 7th Full Cluster. Now, like I said, we are making a couple substitutions. This Balmon and these 3 X Antibody Balmons are in place of the Balmon from BT10, which we do not have. But these 4 will substitute just fine for now. And then we have this Beelzemon substituting for the EX2. And then these two are technical substitutes for the X antibody. I used to run 3 blast mode, but I cut it down for another Beelzemon X antibody just to lower the mega count down quite a bit, and I like it. So guys, that is the deck. Hopefully we win a bunch of matches today and really progress the series even further for Yellow Hybrid next episode. All right, guys, time for the matches. Now, the first one against opponent. Yeah, I know. I think I realized also partway through I didn't change my name either because it's just kind of up in the corner in a box. You don't want to have a profile page. So I realized where people might forget it or change it to something weird. You know, either way, so we start out pretty strong, you know, putting stuff back, stacking stuff, getting memory, just trying to get out a big Digimon. And in this case, who else but Beelzemon. So we swing in, you know, hoping to trash stuff, get more memory to try to make this 3 cost a little bit lower than giving them 2. But you know what? It's fine. At this point, we have 11,000 on the board. And we have blast mode, and things can go from there. So, at this point, they're putting down little Digimon. I'm thinking, okay, this could be pretty simple. We'll, you know, trash, pop, trash, keep trashing, all the trash. We just keep trashing left and right. And then we go into blast mode, giving them 2. But the main reason for this, I shouldn't have stacked because I realized I would have just drawn last turn. But I also wanted to increase what memory they had. So while I eliminated memory for me, or eliminated memory for them, it also eliminated a potential draw for me. I should have just given them the 2 memory because it really wouldn't have made that big of a difference in the long run. Because, you know, 2 memory, what are they really going to do with it? You know, but they go like this. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, so at this point we'll swing in, we'll do some trashy stuff, pop some stuff, and we'll have to give them 4 because that's just the unfortunate part of this. But they kind of use it all just to get, you know, Digimon. I'm thinking, okay, we Digivolve. Let's swing in. Okay, trash some more. We love trashing stuff. We'll Digivolve. We'll return. Then obviously we thought we were going to discard 2. Oh no, wait, this gives a blocker. And I'm like, oh man, I'm an idiot. Which I was. I didn't play that correctly. But at this point, we obviously have lethal on the board. They need to somehow destroy our stuff, and they just can't do it. So at this point, we just swing in, break, trash some stuff, get down to like no cards, and they just surrender knowing that it's over. So this Saint Solaris, okay, I want to be honest. After this one match, I looked for like 40 minutes, maybe an hour. I think it's more like 40, though. I don't want to over-exaggerate that. I only came across them, and I didn't want to have 2 of the same match because we had 2, like literally that first guy and the Saint Solaris match was like 2 minutes apart. So I was thinking, oh, there must be a ton of people on. I looked for another 40 minutes, and I was like, you know what? I really don't want to face this person again. So the third match is going to be against a bot. I'm warning you now. But yeah, the Saint Solaris person, we came across them so many times. So initially, our hand gets clogged with 6s. We have next to no utility at this point. And I'm just thinking, oh, I should have mulliganed. I thought we would draw into an out, but instead we kept drawing into 6s, and now our hand's just clogged. We don't have any utility, and I'm like, at this point, I know this deck can Digivolve quickly. It can destroy low-level cards. You know, I was really hoping to get to some high-level cards quicker, and I'm like, at this point, I know War Groundmon is just going to destroy my entire board, and they've won. And it's one of those things where, like, I knew, like, that, you know, pretty much at this point we have lost, because it's like, what am I going to do? I have to give them something. They go up to 3 memory either way. So at the end of the day, they had already won this match at this moment. I immediately knew the moment we kept drawing unplayable cards that we couldn't really go into, that they have won. And unfortunately, they did. They absolutely kicked my ass. Let's be honest. They just absolutely destroyed me. And so at this point, I'm thinking, okay, I've lost. Obviously, I don't want to surrender because, you know, this match is more of, look at this shitty hand I've gotten myself into. I should have played it. I should have mulliganed. And so this was a me mistake, not a just, let's end this quick. So at this point, I was like, you know what, let's just keep Digivolving. Let's, you know, let's accept the loss because they're just going to wipe us out in an instant, you know. That's what that's what this deck does. So it's like, oh yeah, we deleted a card. Cool, now it's over. Goodbye. Crimson Mode does have great artwork though. But yeah, we bring out Beelzemon, but too little, too late. They pop, they swing, and they have games. So match 3 is actually against the bot, but I decided let's do purple versus yellow. And unfortunately, the bots seem pretty good with some decks. But any of the hybrid decks, I've noticed doing them and messing around with them, not great. Not great. They're really not great at using the hybrid deck. Because I don't think they see the path lines on how to play it correctly. Or maybe they just got a really shitty hand. I don't know. But it's kind of weird that it doesn't seem like, you know, anytime I play against it. So at this point, I'm just thinking, okay, we're just gonna pop off here, get as many cards, in the grave as possible, in the trash, and just keep moving from there. Because once we get up to 20, it's like, okay, we're popping off. We're big chilling. We're able to keep breaking shields. We're able to just play endless Digimon. And yeah, at this point, they keep going for stuff. It's like, okay, we know we have victory on board. So I decide, let's be cute, swing in, Digivolve. Yeah, bring into another Beelzemon to the board. But of course, in order to keep going, we have to put one back. And oh, it dies. Okay, we'll go in for the win. So we wrap up this episode with a decent 2-1 record. And the nice thing is looking at this deck, we're like on our way to being done. I realized one problem with the deck after the matches is why I slid in our other copy of EX2 Beelzemon. I realized I kept in the other Ipmon and not the BT6 one we pulled. I looked over the deck list after the fact. I was like, oh no, I forgot to switch the Ipmons. So that is a problem we had. But yeah, in our deck, we know we have the 4 Yamon, the Pagumon. The Ipmons are all complete as well. We have the BT6, the EX2, the advanced deck, the BT2 one here, the BT12 one. Wizardmon, we have the promo, we have the X antibody, we have the Witchmon for the champions, we have the Balmon. BT10, I have ordered some, and it hasn't arrived, so the next episode might be delayed a little bit. But yeah, we'll be finally getting our chance to go after this Balmon. We have 2 of the EX2 Beelzemon. That is sick. Hopefully we can get the 3rd. We have our event stack, Beelzemon. No Beelzemon X antibody. It's rough. It sucks. What more can I say other than I hope we pull at least 1 because we only need 2. But hey, you know what? And then we have our Blast Mode. We have our Ayamaka. We have our Death Slingers. We have our Rival Barrage. We have our 7-4 Cluster. The deck is literally missing in this row. This row right here. We're missing the 4 BT10 Balmons, which we're hunting for. Not only for the Yellow Hybrid deck, but for this deck as well. BT10 is a must open, so we'll be aiming for those. Because once that's done, it's really just another EX2 Beelzemon and then those stupid X antibodies, guys. But because we keep winning matches in this one, crafting a card is going to be tough. So soon enough, there's going to be a point where all we are opening is BT12 to hunt for this X antibody. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comments down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time. Tag out. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link to the description below. And you can, also like Scott did, make me re-record this.